In a major setback for Washington, NATO ally Canada has stepped in to support blockade-stricken Cuba. The crisis has deepened after the United States moved to squeeze the island's oil lifelines, targeting even supplies from longtime partners such as Venezuela, pushing Cuba to the edge of economic collapse. Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand confirmed Ottawa is preparing an assistance plan for Havana, though she stopped short of offering details on what aid will be delivered. "We are preparing a plan to assist. We are not prepared at this point to provide any further details of an announcement." The move by Ottawa comes as Cubans face widespread blackouts, soaring food and transport prices, and the suspension of international flights because of aviation fuel shortages. Canada's government says it is closely monitoring the situation and is concerned about the growing risk of a humanitarian catastrophe if energy supplies remain limited. The fuel crisis escalated after the United States tightened its oil embargo on Cuba, halting Venezuelan deliveries and pressuring Mexico to suspend supplies, leaving the island increasingly isolated. International carriers like Air Canada, WestJet, and others have already canceled flights because aviation fuel is no longer reliably available at Cuban airports. This has exacerbated economic distress in Cuba, where tourism is a critical source of revenue and key services are being rationed amid power outages. Meanwhile, the United Nations has issued warnings that failure to address Cuba's energy needs could lead to a full-blown humanitarian emergency.
The matter of access to fuel is it's absolutely crucial because even for our response to Melissa and for any other more in-depth response, we will definitely need to have access to fuel. I'm not talking about stabilizing the economy. I'm really talking about a situation that is truly urgent and that as a United Nations system genuinely puts our own capabilities to the test to respond, let's say, in close coordination with the authorities. Everything that we are doing here on the ground will ultimately have a very limited impact without a comprehensive diplomatic solution to truly ease and make more flexible the current policy of energy blockade.
Ottawa's decision to prepare assistance marks a significant moment in hemispheric diplomacy, placing Canada at odds with Washington's escalating pressure campaign. As Cuba's citizens grapple with blackouts and shortages, the world watches to see how international responses will shape the island's future.
A show of force in western Cuba. As tensions with the United States intensify, Havana is putting its military readiness on full display. Cuba's Minister of the Revolutionary Armed Forces, Álvaro López Miera, toured the Pinar del Rio military region this week, overseeing combat readiness activities and field demonstrations. Footage released by state media shows artillery drills, armored vehicles in motion, and coordinated troop exercises across the region. According to officials, the visit aimed to verify the armed forces' mastery of missions in peacetime and their preparedness for what they describe as exceptional situations. López Miera paid particular attention to wounded evacuation drills and battlefield first aid, underscoring operational discipline and rapid response capability. The minister also stressed the need to maintain high standards of cohesion and readiness within Cuba's revolutionary armed forces. The exercises, authorities say, sharpened combat skills and reinforced assigned missions, ensuring troops can respond effectively to any eventuality. The military display comes amid renewed friction between Havana and Washington. The island is grappling with a severe energy crisis after U.S. President Donald Trump signed an executive order warning of additional tariffs on countries supplying oil to Cuba. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel has accused the United States of attempting to asphyxiate the country. Against that backdrop, the drills in Pinar del Rio send a clear message. Cuba says it is ready, in peacetime and beyond, for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That is often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tehran.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.